For us here at NBC5, because Lester Holt and Nightly News have traveled here to Chicago for day 3 of his Across America tour. Tonight, he'll introduce you to the kids behind a modern-day renaissance for jazz music. Jazz is the soundtrack of Chicago, a place where many legends were born. Now it's where the next generation of jazz musicians are being trained, not just how to play, but how to form a band and how to book gigs.
I want my music, the way I, play my bass, I want that to be an escape for people in the audience. I don't want them to worry about what's going on, while I'm playing my music, while I'm conveying my story. I feel at the time to the audience, and I really want the audience to feel where I'm coming from, where I have come from, how I'm feeling right then and there.
Lester Holt meets with these kids that are breathing new life into jazz in the music program, helping them keep the genre alive. That's coming up tonight on Nightly News Live, right here from Chicago.
And Lester joins us now live from Pioneer Point Park here in Chicago. And Lester, my mom will be among those watching tonight because you are her favorite news anchor. And I said, really, Mom? You mean second favorite? Anyway, what do you have coming up for us from Chicago?
Oh. That is great to hear. It is great to be here. And look at a gorgeous day. The rest of the country is going to see this here in a short time. We've got a great location over the river and looking back towards you guys. Let me tell you a little bit of what we have coming up. So we're going to do the story tonight that you saw about the kids and jazz, remarkable kids. They let me actually sit in with them. You may or may not know that I play the bass, so we're looking forward to that. Also, we've got a more serious story about crime in Chicago. It, of course, has had a long reputation for the violence that we've seen on the south side, but we're going to talk about how Chicago police, with the help of LA police, are making some headway here, some new technology, some new approaches that are moving the numbers even as they continue to see sporadic spasms of violence here on some of the warmer days. So we are thrilled to be back in Chicago and tell some of the stories here, and we'll see you at 5:30.
Yes, you will. And let's hope you miss a storm, because we know some storms are moving their way through. And I have to ask you, Lester, you have such great history here in Chicago. I know, right? Watch the skies. You have such great history here in Chicago. I know you got to play with the kids there today, being the jazz musician you are. Any other haunts you're going to try to visit while you're here?
Well, it's a very short, we got in 11 o'clock last night, and I think we're leaving right from here to the airport, so not a chance. I did have a little Lou Malnati's pizza here to go, unfortunately, so that was a little bit taste of the old days. And, the best part about coming for me now, especially with my colleagues, is I get to show off. I get to kind of be the tour guide, which is fun, because this is a great city, as you know, to show off to friends.
I'll give our love to Stefan when you get back to New York as well, and your new grandchild.
I sure will. I sure will.
All right. Thanks, Lester.
He also got to throw out the first pitch today from the White Sox game. I put it on Facebook if you want to see that. You can also see Nightly News with Lester Holt live from Chicago right here immediately following the NBC5 News at 5.
Great to see him here again. Well, the Chicago food favorite that is finally